value investor. And this means as a content creator, I get to speculate and put that content out there. And that means I get to track that speculation. And in the long run, I get to see whether or not I was right or wrong. And that is fun. And I want to just talk about this in context to Cardano. Here's Cardano on the weekly chart. And this is exactly what I mean. We've been talking about this chart for years. I've been saying for years how much opportunity I think is in ADA on this chart in the long term. And there are so many things and so many reasons that play into that mindset for me as a value investor. Let's first define value investing. Value investing is an investment strategy that involves picking stocks that appear to be trading for less than their intrinsic or book value. In this case, we're talking about cryptos, not stocks. So we're picking cryptos that appear to be trading for less than their intrinsic or book value. And for me as a macro investor, that's what I'm doing with my crypto portfolio. So Cardano, in my view, extremely undervalued in the long term. Now, we're going to dive into the Cardano ecosystem a little bit in this video, and to really try to encapsulate everything that I'm talking about and the examples that I'm going to give, I want to start with this Bitcoin video from 2013. Watch this.
The topic I want to talk about today is Bitcoin neutrality. Bitcoin neutrality. What does Bitcoin neutrality mean?
You might be like, Dan, why are you showing a clip talking about Bitcoin neutrality in 2013? The reason why I'm showing a clip is take a look at the audience in the Bitcoin conference in 2013, where Andreas Antonopoulos is speaking to pretty much an empty crowd. Now, this was back in 2013. And for context, if we go back to June 2013 on CoinMarketCap, you can see Bitcoin just over $1 billion market cap. It went on over the years to hit an all-time high of above $1 trillion. So as a value investor back in 2013, this empty audience and the seats that are here seems to be probably the best place to be, although there were not many people there. Now we pivot over to Cardano. Of course, Cardano is more than $1 billion market cap, but it wasn't long ago that it was under $1 billion. And even right now, as I do this video, it's around $15 billion market cap. And to me, right off the bat, when it comes to blockchain technology and blockchain innovation, Cardano in 2022 is a lot like Bitcoin in 2013. There will be value investors in the future, I think, that look back at 2022 and they ask themselves, why did I not get into ADA? So why am I talking about all this? The reason why is because this weekend there was CNFT-Con. So I said sitting back this weekend and watching all the Cardano posts from the event made me even more bullish on ADA. Looking forward to doing a video on this, and this is the video right now. CNFT-Con, for anyone unaware, their website says, the 2 jam-packed days cover an inclusive range of Web3 topics for Web3 beginners and enthusiasts alike. With over 120 exhibitors confirmed, this is a great space to meet and network with projects building on blockchain technology, building so early in the process, so early in the growth of Cardano. And for some mentions and visualization, let's look at some of the event. Big shout out to Jay Crypto. And here we go. And for some context to the event itself, let's look through a couple different things. So here's Cornucopius tweeting. There's Josh, there's Rob, and there's Jay Crypto. This is just too cool for me to see all of these people online, content creators, founders coming together in the Cardano ecosystem, these builders, pioneers coming together to meet each other, to brainstorm, to build alongside each other. We even got Hosky out here in his mascot outfit, and this picture just gives me so many different crypto vibes. There's Hosky doing some photo shoots, Dapp Central tweeting it. Here's Adam Dean in sumo wrestling gear. It looks like he's trolling some people at the conference. Cardania crew just hanging out. And I think this sums it up a lot. It's Bermuda tweeted, meeting you all this weekend was truly something special. CNFT-Con was amazing. The community is full of incredible project people and overflowing with creativity. I'm so happy I made it out to Vegas this weekend and got to hang out with everyone. It's really one big family. So now we have some context on the event itself. We have some context into a Bitcoin conference that happened in 2013. And we also have a definition of what value investing is. So let me try and tie this all together for you and show you what I'm seeing. So let me lay the groundwork here. Back in April, I did a video talking about some of the builders in Cardano that I'm really just bullish about, excited about. And one of those is nmaker.io, formerly nftmaker.io. The Cardano game changer not talked about enough. and we're talking about it in this video. NFTs have exploded on Cardano in the last year, and if we really think about it, NFT Maker is a crucial vehicle that allowed this to happen. Their minting API allows non-technical people to create and mint NFTs. They're very quickly approaching 1 million Cardano NFTs minted with over 15,000 projects, and they too are just getting started as this space grows and matures. The way this project has pivoted with all the ecosystem changes can't be ignored. Now, these stats are probably outdated since I did this in April, but you get the point. NFT Maker is time-tested now and has been utilized as a launchpad for all of the creativity that is flowing through the Cardano community. As the team continues to grow and release new tools, the platform will continue to act as a springboard for cool new ideas. Patrick is the one behind NFT Maker, and from my personal experience launching an NFT project using NFT Maker, he is one of the most hardworking and humble people I've met in Cardano that I haven't actually met. He doesn't really know it much, but I'm grateful for him. And so this is back in April 2022, just kind of acknowledging one of the many builders in the Cardano ecosystem, one of the many builders and projects that I'm really bullish on and I see going places. Now, do you remember this scene of Andreas Antonopoulos in 2013? Well, check out this picture of Patrick from the CNFT conference that just happened this past weekend. He said, Blake and I had a panel about royalties today, and this was literally the whole crowd. And just look at that crowd. Does it look familiar? It looks familiar to me. Now, I want to be very clear about something. The seats weren't empty because people were uninterested in hearing from Patrick or Blake. That's not why the seats were empty in this picture. There's another reason. Actually, in fact, the event itself had a really nice turnout and a really nice crowd, a success for this early stage Cardano event. Patrick even said it in this tweet. The event was very full and big. We didn't have a lot of listeners because the room wasn't communicated that well. And that's kind of my point, everyone. This is kind of a logistics thing. This is because these events are so new and so early. And so we're getting these top builders in the community that are speaking to empty rooms. And as a value investor, that is what intrigues me. Empty rooms are even happening in the first place. And I saw this comment below that was also really good. Events are hard, especially the first one. This is exactly where year 2, 3, and beyond start to build upon each other. And that just right there sums up how early of an event this is for Cardano in the crypto space. And that's why this room was empty. And Blake, in case you don't know, is the CEO of JPEG Store, also making moves. Over 12 million royalties paid, over 300 million trading volume, over 200,000 unique wallets, a true pioneer in the Cardano ecosystem. So two builders building on Cardano, and this is what the room looked like as they spoke to mostly empty seats. Everyone, I cannot tell you how bullish that makes me. That just shows you how early we are. Now, I want to point out one thing. You can see this tweet down here. This is Linda. She said, we just had no idea that this was even happening upstairs. We didn't even know that there was an upstairs. Lessons learned for the next one. Still doing awesome for a first attempt. Still doing awesome for a first attempt. Lessons learned for the next one. These comments alone are a perfect illustration of how early we are. This journey of Cardano and builders building on it and launching innovation on it is just now beginning. Now, I know we've been tracking the journey on the Cardano charts and we've been tracking price. As value investors, that's kind of what we do. We're speculating on all of these things, but we have had the opportunity and we've had some fun with tracking the technical journey and the milestones that are happening, meaning the Byron era, going to the Shelley era, to Gauguin, to Basho, and Voltaire. And it's a story of innovation, and it's a story of builders building that is truly playing out before our eyes. And it's playing out and reflected on this chart. So do I know for a fact that Cardano ADA is going to hit $500 billion market cap or $1 trillion market cap one day? I absolutely do not. But what I do know, as I scroll through Twitter and look on YouTube and I see events like CNFTCon, and I see some of the top pioneers in Cardano that are building and innovating and offering insanely cool value and tools to the community, speaking to empty crowds as a value investor, that makes me very bullish. As a content creator, it makes it extremely exciting to track the journey. Because not only am I rooting for those pioneers and those builders to win and to succeed, but I'm rooting for the value investors and I'm rooting for the community that is involved here in Cardano. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Were you tracking CNFT Con? Were you there? I appreciate you cruising by. Hit the subscribe and like. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.